Hello, I'm Seth Johnson with Land to House. So in today's tiny house video, we're going to be installing a window. So the first step is to take some of this flashing. This is kind of a rubbery substance with a sticky back, and it's going to go on the edges of our window to make this waterproof. So let's get started. So I'm going to unravel this here and just see how much we need here on the bottom. Thinking about this much. So you want this stuff to be able to come up on the corners some, and then we're going to cut it and fold it down. Okay. So the back just peels off here. I'm going to stick it on the inside. Mash these corners down pretty good. And now this kind is not the stretchy kind, so I'm just going to make a little cut here at the corners. That, and just fold this over, fold it down, and do this. Now apparently this stuff is applied by pressure, so I first just kind of push it down. I don't have a J roller, which is what you're supposed to use. What I've been doing after it's just kind of in place is come back with something firm and a piece of this paper. For instance, like using the butt end of my tape measure and just pressing it on there really good. Next, I'm going to take a couple of little pieces here and set them onto the corner like this. And then once again use my knife to come up here. And that's going to continue to make a good seal around this corner here. Now up here at the top, we need to make two 45-degree cuts. And that's going to allow us to put our flashing up under here. Now you do have to make it kind of big, because that flashing is a good 6 inches. And then I like to just take a little piece of this Tyvek tape and just hold that flap out of the way. Something like that. Okay, so the next step is to install the caulking around the entire outside here. It's actually a sealant caulking. I just put a healthy bead all the way around on the paper here. Now at the bottom, I'm not going to put any, and that's for to allow any water that does happen to get next to the window, it will just fall out theoretically and not get stuck in the window. I got my windows at Lowe's. They were on sale for $70. Seemed like a pretty good deal. Some caulking or something on that one. Now, hopefully, I have my size correct here. That would be sad if it was too small of an opening. All right, so that fits nicely. Well, I'm not sure where my level is. I better get that. Hold this for me, okay? Appreciate it. I think I better just drive a nail in here to make sure it doesn't fall out. Thinking about right here. Hello. Darn, bent the nail. Anyway, that'll hold it up for a second while I get my level. Well, sadly, it's not 100% level here. I mean, it's close, it needs to come out some. But due to the poor rough opening size, this is gonna have to do. So let's start nailing it in. So we left the bottom unsealed, and I'm gonna do the same thing with nails. I'm not gonna put any down there. Must have hit something with this other one. Just make it as flat as we can. As I hammer, it's squishing out that sealant, and that's a good thing. Well, accidentally, when I was nailing in here, on this last one I chipped the side, and it cracked it all the way down. So I'm just going to fill this whole side over here with some sealant. Hopefully get that thing to stay in there. We'll see. I guess that's what I get for buying inexpensive windows. So now all of our nails are in. It's time to put the side flashing on. So I'm just going to hold up here enough to go to the top and the bottom. Okay. And so just like with the bottom, you just place this stuff along the side, making sure that everything is covered. Notice how it goes up past the window a ways. And then I just take another piece of paper here and get it really pushed on there good. And then we'll do the other side. The side pieces are on. Let's move to the top. So I cut it enough that it'll overlap these side pieces by a bit. Looks like a little too much, but oh well. And same deal just with the rest of them. Just start pushing this stuff down. But yeah, there's something called a J-roller that puts an even pressure across this stuff. Apparently makes it really easy to install. I don't have one of those. Probably could have asked my neighbor. He's got everything. Now that all the flashing has been installed, it's time to pull back down our house strap flap here that we have taped up. And we're just going to use our tape once more and put this down in the seam and then tape back all these places here. So that should make a really nice seal in here. I think I'll tape the top of this flashing as well. Why not? Something like that. And our window is done. Got all the flashing around the edges and our tape on. The bottom is open down there. Let water out. Very nice seal. Let's go inside and check it out. See how well this thing works. Unlock there. Oh yeah, very nice. It's got some little rubber or plastic stops up here to keep the window from going all the way up. I like that. Being off center doesn't seem to, or being off level doesn't seem to affect it too much. Nice and sturdy. Well, that was fun. It's nice to have a window installed. So, only thing I've got to really say about it is that watch out for those plastic corners, because one good hammer swing out of place and it'll knock that right off of there. But yeah, I think it's quite waterproof now. Wasn't quite level, but I guess that's all right since this whole building's off a little bit. But for a first-time window installer, I'm pleased. Well, thanks for watching this video. I'm Seth Johnson with Land a House, and I will see you next time. Bye. Muddy. I've not really stepped back to look at the big picture, and I thought, let's do that today. So I'm just going to kind of walk through the things we've done over the past few videos and just look at everything as a whole.